everyone, Uncle Jojo, great to see you all again. So next stage of the project is our beam work. We've done all of our sites set out, we've strung all of our lines, and now we've got the excavator to come out and do all of our beam work. So our beam work is where our concrete is getting poured into sections that hold it into place. The big problem I've got is, as we've talked about before, is it's a high reactive type of soil, class 2. Because of that, you can see it's just, as it dries, it's becoming really crumbly and it's falling in. Not only that, but whenever we dig our footings, we need to make sure that these areas are properly squared out and that it steps nice and uniform. Step over here, you can see here we come across, and then here we need to square this right up properly so that our concrete sits in there nice and neatly. If we have a belly like that on the sides, the concrete doesn't have somewhere solid to sit to. So it's super important that whenever we do beam work like this, that we've got it nice and flat and consistent and absolutely accurate. You can see all the way down here, we've got really nice lines on each side and it goes all the way through. And then when we get to the end, here, you can see that we can run our steel work through here and run this one up and into it here. These beams are still to be cleaned out all the way along there. Just because it's concrete in the ground where you're never going to see it again doesn't mean that you'll be a wally with water and waste your time. You need to make sure that everything's still cut nice and clean and neat, so that all of the weight and distribution of weight throughout the entire slab area, as we're doing 2 stories, is distributed evenly throughout the entire structure underneath and into our foundations. Foundations are the beginning of everything, whether it's a tree or a house, anything like that. We need to make sure our foundations are A1, smack on. After this, we're going to start doing our formwork set out, so stay tuned and stay unreal, banana peel, and I'll see you in the soup.